Assalamu alaikum, what's happening? That Muslim dude here putting up this video talking about Muslim brothers supporting Muslim sisters and wearing hijab, niqab, or even if they want to wear the full veil. Sisters out here, a lot of times, Muslim sisters out here a lot of times don't have a whole lot of support when they're wearing the hijab, because in a lot of times in the society that we live in, they don't really encourage people being different, or especially covering themselves up. You know, if you got however much stuff you got hanging out, it's all the better, the more the merrier. You know what I'm saying? As Muslim brothers, we have to help support and encourage women in our lives, whether they be your sister, your mother, your wife, your cousin, your aunt, whatever. You know, your grandmother even. You know, to encourage them to wear the hijab and to wear the niqab. If they choose to wear the niqab, you know what I'm saying, to encourage them every waking step as you can, because you know a lot of times they go into their own issue, and being a woman already, it's almost like they already got a strike against them already, no matter what color they are. So as Muslim men, we gotta be support. We gotta be like cheerleaders. You know, we gotta be like, yeah, alhamdulillah, you wearing the hijab. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you. You know, especially for the brothers whose wives wear the hijab or the niqab. Encourage her, tell her that you love her for wearing the hijab, and that she's beautiful, and to keep up, and that she's the most beautiful woman in the world to you. Always, you know, show some love to her. You know, I mean, you in public, you can't, you know, throw out a whole lot of much of affection as you want to, because as Muslims, we're not supposed to be all like throwing each other's tongue, you know, throwing each other's tongues down each other's throat and whatnot. But, you know, hold her hand, be proud to be walking with her. You know what I'm saying? If you're wearing a kameez, you know what I'm saying, and kufiyah, you know what I'm saying, alhamdulillah. But if you're not, you know what I'm saying, you just, you know, like, you know, in khakis and a shirt or whatnot, but your wife is, you know, dressed Islamically, you know what I'm saying, you know, show that you with her, you know, show that you her husband, you know what I'm saying, and show that you love her, and show the other women that are around, you know, that you love your wife and that she's covering, you know what I'm saying, that she's wearing the hijab. You know, not to say, you know, anything bad about the women who don't cover, you know, because that's up to them, you know. But in Islam, covering is a show a way of modesty, you know, showing that, you know, yeah, I got goods, but you can't see them because it's for my husband, you know what I'm saying. And for those brothers who got sisters who are wearing hijab, or, you know what I'm saying, your mother, you know what I'm saying, encourage her to keep the hijab on and keep it a little tighter, and to you know, also try to wear the proper clothing with it too. You know, that's also very helpful. But to always encourage, especially if she decides to wear the niqab, you know what I'm saying, you know, encourage her on that. You know, not that women, they don't have to wear niqab, but if they choose to wear niqab, support them on that fully. You know, no need to, like, well, you need to take that off or not. No, it's like, if they want to wear it, be proud and be happy that they're wearing it, because, you know, a lot of women choose not to wear it, and therefore you see the result of it is that you walk around with a family member and their stuff is all hanging out, and they're all them in the sea, and they staring, they looking, and you can kind of figure out what, you know, they got in their mind, because, you know, you be looking at a woman or sister with her stuff hanging out, you know what you be thinking, you know. So if you got a daughter, you know, that's really important. You know, always tell her she looks beautiful in her hijab, or she wants to wear the niqab. You know, always tell her that she looks beautiful, that you're proud of her, and that her father, Abu, that, you know, that you support her 100% behind it. And because, you know, trying to dog a woman about wearing the hijab, and, you know, trying to grind it in her, you know, it doesn't help a whole lot, because that forces them to wear it, because, you know, because they figure, okay, I gotta wear it just to make this person happy, and it's not really in their heart, or they'll just push them further away from not wearing it or taking it off, because they just figure, well, you know, it's like it kind of feeds into the stereotype of the feminists and society, that Muslim women are oppressed, and that, you know, the men make them do everything, and, you know, they're slaves, and, you know, and whatnot, which is not true, because there's no force in Islam, period, at all, in any aspect. So the sister's not wearing hijab, you know, encourage her, you know, to try to wear it, you know, tell her, you know, she'll look nice in it, But pray, ultimately that, in her heart, inshallah, she'll start wearing it and putting on the hijab, or the niqab even. It's real important to support a sister, especially if you see a sister or you got a female family member who's Muslim who's wearing the hijab, you know what I'm saying, and she's working out in like maybe a concession stand or at the airport, especially at the airport, somewhere either blue collar or white collar or pink collar, as they also like to say, secretary jobs and whatnot. Always, make comments like, not, if they're not your family members, don't, try to flirt with them or anything, but just be like, alhamdulillah, good to see you in the hijab, sister, or something, to that effect, or niqab. Or if you got your family member, tell them that you're proud of them, that they're wearing the hijab at work, and also hopefully let the sisters wearing the hijab and the niqab, let that be a sense for the Muslim brothers, a sense of pride and joy, and also encourages it, help us and increase us in our deen and to practice our deen. Maybe wear a kufi or something, to show our deen also, and to practice our deen properly and the best we can, especially out in public. So as men, Muslim men, males, we gotta be cheerleaders for the sisters out there wearing the hijab. It's like the Hijabi Niqabi team. We gotta be supporting them, be behind them 100%. And if they get any hassles about wearing the hijab, in terms of where it's to the point of bodily harm or serious verbal abuse or serious issues at their job, we gotta be behind them. Not like all extremely violent, unless somebody's trying to hurt them, but be like, hold up, this is my family member or whatnot, and she's wearing the hijab, or this is my daughter, she's wearing the hijab. This is the reasons why. And any young sisters or women who have an issue about wearing the hijab, because a lot of times, women go through their certain things, especially Muslim women, and they already seem like they have a strike against them already. So like you have your daughter or whatnot, or a woman in your life that's when having trouble wearing the hijab, try to throw some hadith or Quran or whatnot, and show her, and kind of give examples of the importance of wearing the hijab and why it's important and whatnot, and those sisters out there who are wearing hijab and niqab, don't fight each other about it, like sisters wearing niqab, they go after sisters wearing the hijab, be supportive of each other, and those sisters who are not wearing it, be supportive of them, and try to get them, a little encouragement here and there, don't try to cram it down their throat. That's up to them, and it's between them and Allah and their judgment. Alright? So inshallah, that Muslim dude here telling the brothers out there to be cheerleaders for the sisters covering up and and repping the deen. Alright? Peace.